streaming, baby. Alright, apparently we're streaming now. Yep, we're streaming now. We're streaming. Okay. Oh, shit. Yep, we're streaming now. Okay. Oh, shit. Yep, we're streaming now. Yep, streaming. Good. We are currently streaming at the moment. So, I guess... Oh, shit. Teller Amendment. Is that on the thing? Books? Is that on the books? Shoot, it is!
Teller.
We got 3 of these things now. God damn it.
Oh, no.
That's on the books. Alright, let's just jump right into this. And let's see. Yeah, if you want to do the gifts, that'd be great. You don't have to, though. So, let's go check. 3, 2, 1. Although Congress had adopted the Teller Amendment in 1898, pledging Cuba's independence from Spain, President McKinley and his supporters insisted that Cuban self-rule would only become after pacification. Racial prejudice and cultural Cubanism blinded Americans to the contributions Cubans had made to defeat Spain. One U.S. officer reported that in the New York Times, the typical Cuban I encountered was treacherous, lying, cowardly, thieving, worthless, half-bred, Mongol, born of Swindlespawn, Spain, crossed upon the fretches of darkness. Oh, that's not nice. I'm not reading that. Jose Martini may have been fighting for racial equality, but the U.S. government was certainly not. That's messed up.
Not cool, bro.
Because U.S. officials presumed that Cuba was unfit for immediate freedom, the island remained under U.S. military occupation until 1902. The highlight of Cuba's transition to self-rule came with the adoption of governing document based on the U.S. Constitution. However, the Cuban Constitution came with strings attached. In March of 1901, Congress passed the Platt Amendment, introduced by Senator Orville Platt of Connecticut, which limited Cuban sovereignty. Is the Platt Amendment also on the freaking thing? Oh my god, it is. Dude. There's 4 of these on here now. Introduced by Senator Orville Platt of Connecticut, which limited Cuban sovereignty. The amendment prohibited the Cuban government from signing treaties with other nations without U.S. consent. Interesting. Permitted the U.S. states to intervene in Cuba to preserve independence and remove threats to economic stability, and leased Guantanamo Bay to the United States Naval Base. U.S. officials pressured Cuban leaders to incorporate the Platt Amendment into their constitution. When the U.S. occupation ended in 1902, Cuba was not fully independent. That's the end of that. We,
See.
3 minutes, what? Warning, the stream's current bit rate is lower than the recommended rate. We recommend what? I don't care. Nothing's even going on, it's just me talking. Okay, good. Okay. It's been live for about 4 minutes now. Yeah. And we're finally fucking done. It's been an hour of us reading this goddamn thing. I'm reading this for an hour. And now I get to finally write my summary of it. Jesus. Okay. So what did you think of this long-ass freaking article?
Besides it being boring, I guess it was pretty alright. We learned a lot about how much America was a literal bitch about everything and stealing other people's shit.
Exactly, bro.
But yeah, it was just out there.
The next one we're going to talk about is actually one that we read earlier. It's the Philippine War. We'll get another refresher on them.
Philippines.
Yep. And then after that, we're gonna go after that in opening the door in China for trading purposes only. The Spanish-American War. Spanish-American War starts. Starts in when? Starts when
100.
the USS. All this was caused by the goddamn U.S. Maine, bro. If it wouldn't have blown up, then we would have been just fine. Alright, what else? What else is there? Similarities and attitudes. Okay, Spanish-American War, yellow journalism. Journalists flocked to cover the war. Journalists flocked to cover the war. This was called yellow journalism. Alright, we can cross off yellow journalism. After that, what's next? The Teller Amendment. What was the Teller Amendment? Do you know? I don't know.
Teller
Amendment. There it is. The Teller Amendment. I'm about to tell you it. Alright, the Teller Amendment. Amendment to the 1898 Declaration of War against Spain, disputing that Cuba should be free and independent. The amendment was largely ignored in the aftermath of America's victory. So yeah, it doesn't matter. Good. Alright. The amendment. Teller Amendment. Teller Amendment. The Teller Amendment was passed. Oh, is it? To keep Cuba free. To keep Cuba free. Easy. That one's easy. We can cross that one off the list. Now we gotta do the Platt Amendment. And then we can finally start reading the next article. That'll be fun. Want it. Platt Amendment. Platt Amendment. Introduced by Senator Orville Platt of Connecticut. God damn it. Okay, it's just down here. Alright, the Platt Amendment. Do you remember what it was?
Sadly, no, I do not.
It's fine, I don't either. The 1901 Act of Congress limiting Cuban sovereignty. So it's the exact opposite of the Teller Amendment. Great. Cuban leaders, American officials pressured Cuban leaders to incorporate the amendment into the Cuban Constitution. That is super fucked up. No. Interesting. Chat rate. Interesting. Yeah, that's super slow. Oh crap. Oh crap. You know, if I had the volume turned on right now, it'd be super destroyed. I want to keep it at views. It's up right now. Anybody could watch this. Anybody could stumble upon this, but because it's educational, nobody will. Womp womp. I don't care. Essentially, what we're doing is piracy, though, so it is kind of illegal. Probably. Yeah, I don't know. I don't care. Not really. Like anybody's watching this anyway. It's not really piracy. I'm just reading a book. Nice.
Nothing wrong with reading a book, is there?
Yes. Everything. Everything is wrong with reading a book. You're not allowed to record yourself reading a book. It's fine. It's not a book. It's a text. And it's free online. Not just kidding. It's not. Pay now. It's like $500. Uh-oh. Okay, anyway. So, the Platt Amendment. The Platt Amendment. Limited Cuban. Tomorrow's Monday, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. And
So if this makes your reading better, I'm watching freaking who's the best Mario Sigma Mario Parkour.
yes, that helps a lot.
That helps a lot.
All right.
Everyone else sucks except for Mario, apparently.
That's crazy. All right, we've been going at this for nearly an hour and 40 minutes now. We've been
By the time we're done, but with this freaking, it's gonna be Monday.
Oh yeah, I know. We've still got 3 articles to go, and then after that, I gotta do my freaking music thingy. Then after that, I'm gonna go to sleep probably.
Man.
But believe me, we're still gonna be here for a while. Everything we just did, the whole hour and 40 minutes was only half of the things that we needed to do on this goddamn paper. Alrighty. Next thing, and I want to see what's going on YouTube right now. I'm gonna look at my live shit. How do I see my live thing? Oh yeah, I'm alive right now. Yeah, there we go. You can see it. It's right here. Oh shoot, my headphones have been connected this entire time. Oh shoot. This entire time my headphones have been connected.
That's something.
That's crazy. The whole damn time my headphones were connected. Damn. It's alright. It's alright. They're at 90. Okay. I gotta open on my side here. How is higher quality 140? I don't get it. What's the delay? Let me see that delay, bro. No, did it freeze? Oh, there we go. What's the delay? Oh, that delay is horrible. Never mind. Alright. Let's get back to reading, shall we? Yeah, we already read that one. Alright, our next one is the Philippine War. Oh shoot, analyzing sources. Albert Ridge. I don't want to read that again. You remember him being an asshole the whole time. Alright, the Philippine War. Holy moly, kids. Wild. Interesting. Okay. So, things that we gotta be looking out for in this one. Oh, I didn't even mark off the Platt Amendment. My bad. We gotta be looking out for stuff like the Anti-Imperialist League, the Big Stick Diplomacy, the Roosevelt Coronary, the Open Door Policy, and dollar diplomacy. That's the stuff we gotta be looking out for within these next few articles. So just in case you hear any of those, please notify whoever the hell. All right. Here we go. We're starting the Philippine War. It's been nearly 2 hours now. Okay, here we go. Even before invading Cuba, the United States had won a significant battle against Spain on the other side of the world. At the outset of the war, the U.S. Pacific Fleet, under command of Commodore George Dewey, attacked Spanish forces in their colony of the Philippines. Dewey defeated the Spanish flotilla in Manila Bay on May 1st, 1898. 2.5 months later, U.S. troops followed up with an invasion of Manila, and Spanish forces promptly surrendered. Oh no.
They surrendered.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on anymore. While pacifying Cuba, the U.S. government had to decide what to do with the Philippines. Imperialists viewed U.S. control of the islands as an important step toward the quest for entry into the China market. Here they go again, wanting a piece of that China, bro. They wanted some of that. They craved that, bro. The Philippines could serve as a naval station for the merchant marine and navy to safeguard the potential trade with the Asian mainland. Okay. Moreover, President McKinley believed that if the United States did not act, another European power would take Spain's place. Something he thought would be bad business and discreditable. Said that wrong.
Hereditable.
Reddit mod. With this in mind, McKinley decided to annex the Philippines. As with Cuba, McKinley and most U.S. citizens believed that non-white Filipinos were not yet capable of self-government. Thus, McKinley set out to educate the Filipinos, even though they were already educated and Christianized by Spain. But we'll get into that another day. As we as was often the case as was often the case with imperialism, assumptions of racial and cultural superiority provided a handy justification for the pursuit of economic and strategic advantage. See, more racism. It's always racism when you go back in time.
Oh, it's always Edward this, Edward that, or get back to work, or to move back to Africa.
See what I mean? That's why every single time travel story has a white guy in it. Because if it was with any other race, they'd immediately get shot and killed, or enslaved.
Or get sent to Edward after.
No, don't bring that up. Don't bring up getting sent over to. I'm glad we started streaming after that. Well, wait, no. That was on this document. I'm going to have to read. I'm going to have to read that guy who wanted to send all the Filipinos to. Good God. Okay. Yeah. There's 0 people in chat right now.
0.
That's a W. All right. Now we get to analyze a source. We read this one a long time ago. So here we go again. At this. This is some good education for you. And for everybody else. When I realized that the Philippines had dropped into our laps, I confess I did not know what to do with them. And one night late, it came to me this way. One, that we could not give them back to Spain. That would be cowardly and dishonorable. 2, that we would not turn them over to France or Germany, our rivals in the market. That would be bad business and discreditable, of course. That we could not let them to themselves. They are unfit for self-government, apparently, and they would soon have anarchy and misrule over those worse than Spain's wars, apparently. And 4, that there was nothing left for us to do but take them all and educate the Filipinos and uplift and civilize and Christianize them. even though they were already Christianized. But and God's grace to the very best we could give them, as our fellow men whom Christ also died. Yada yada. So yeah, yeah. Here he goes again, saying that he's gonna educate them and Christianize them, even though, like I said, freaking Spain,
Spain.
Catholics, yada, they just don't like the Catholics,
They don't get anyone in these stories, bro.
Nobody likes anybody. That's the point. That's the point of history.
The point of history is to be racist and friggin' start wars. Start war.
Exactly. And you know what the cool thing is?
Oh yeah.
On the other paper I have right here with me that we were working on at the start of this, it has we did this source with that. So that's pretty nice.
That's neat.
Super cool, right? And we get to reread this and see if we missed anything. Even though I'm even more tired than I was when I first did that one. Anyway. One view. Wait, there's somebody in here other than... What? Okay, that's a little strange. There's somebody in here other than us, maybe? Because I'm only on here on my other account. That's weird. Okay. Anyway. Where were we? Oh, yeah, we're back down here now. The president's plans, however, ran into a vigorous opposition. Anti-imperialists in Congress took strong stands against annexing the Philippines. Their cause drew support from such prominent Americans and industrialist Andrew Carnegie. You remember him?
Oh yeah, we know Andrew Carnegie. He was like the guy who found the oil and stuff.
What? No, he was the steel dude.
Oh yeah, steel dude. Yeah, that.
He was the guy who I asked you to find porn of and you couldn't find any.
Wow.
Yeah. Remember?
Oh yeah, I remember. Steel Man.
Very.
He was the very first Iron Man before Iron Man was a thing.
Legit, bro. Man was crazy, and he built the bridge. No, he supplied the things that helped build Eve's bridge. Yeah. Social reformer Jane Addams, writer Mark Twain, and laborer Samuel Gompers, all of them who joined the Anti-Imperialist League, founded in November of 1898. We gotta write that down. I forgot that one. Progressives like Adams, who are committed to humanitarian reforms at home, question whether the United States should exploit colonial people overseas. Some argued that the United States would violate its anti-colonialist heritage by acquiring these islands. Union leaders feared that annexation would prompt the migration of cheap laborers into the country and undercut wages. Oh my. Others worried about the financial costs of supporting military forces across the Pacific. Most anti-imperialists had racial reasons, obviously, for rejecting the treaty. Wait, well, because everybody's racist.
Of course.
Like imperialists, they had considered Asians to be inferior to Europeans. Fucking racist. In fact, many anti-imperialists held an even dimmer view of the capabilities of people of color than they did their opponents, rejecting the notion that Filipinos could be civilized. Bro. Why is everybody gotta be so racist, man? This is why I'm a slacker. Bro. Okay. So yeah, they're just saying that they want to freaking civilize the Filipinos. Now I got another source to read. Yeah. All right. So wait, we had the Anti-Imperialist League right down. So I should probably write that down now before I forget about it. The Anti-Imperialist League. The Anti-imperialist league. Anti-imperialist league was founded on what is it? Founded in November of 19 just in November. Okay. November of 1898. Uh, to oppose the annexation of the Philippines.
Brum, bum, 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 brum, bum, 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 brum, bum, 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 brum.
Okay. All right. All right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, baby. All right. So now, where were we? Oh yeah, right under there. Is that a oversimplified reference? Oh my god. Okay. Here we go. Despite this opposition, imperialists won out. Approval of the treaty annexing the Philippines in 1898 marked the beginning of the problems for the United States. As in Cuba, rebellion had preceded U.S. occupation. At first, the rebels welcomed the Americans as liberators. Like the meme you sent me down there.
Oh no.
Uh, they welcomed them as liberators. But once it became clear that the U.S. rule would simply replace Spanish rule, the mood changed, led by Emilio Aguinaldo. Insurgent forces fought back against the 70,000 troops sent by the latest colonial power. The rebels adopted guerrilla tactics and resorted to terrorist assaults against the U.S. Army. Uh-oh.
That's not good.
Amen, brother. U.S. forces responded in kind, adopting harsh methods to suppress the uprising. General Jacob H. Smitty ordered his troops to kill and burn. Uh-oh. And the more you kill and burn, the better you will please him. You remember this from the screenshot I sent you?
Oh,
Bro, it's about to come up, man. I'm about to.
oh no, no, no.
Racist sentiments inflamed passions against the dark-skinned Filipino insurgents. One U.S. soldier wrote home saying that he wanted to blow every not nice word into heaven. U.S. counterinsurgency efforts, which indiscriminately targeted combatants and civilians alike, alienated the native population. An estimated 200,000 Filipino civilians died between 1899 and 1902.
Today's Monday.
Oh shit, it is. Oh shit. Oh boy. I can't wait to get 4 hours of sleep on a Monday.
You want to continue this or like just get some rest?
Bro, I'm in it to win this, bro. We need to get this done, bro.
All right, I'll stick along.
You're the only thing keeping me still doing this, bro. If you leave, I leave too. That's not good.
That's not good, man. That's a wheelie type shit.
Exactly. All right. The country's haste for war and sacrifice quickly faded as nearly 5,000 Americans died in the Philippine War, far more combat deaths than in Cuba. Dissenters turned to imperialist arguments for many U.S. Man, do you want me to fail?
Darn.
Shut up. Okay. Dissenters turned imperialist arguments of many U.S. honor upside down. Anti-imperialists claimed that the war had done nothing to affirm U.S. manhood. Rather, they changed the United States acted like a bully, taking the position of a strong man in fighting against a weak, puny child. It's just a burning memory. Despite growing casualties on the battlefield and anti-war sentiment at home, the conflict ended with a U.S. military victory. In March of 1901, U.S. forces captured Aguinaldo and broke the back of the rebellion. Exhausted, the Filipino leader asked his comrades to lay down their arms. In July of 1901, President McKinley appointed Judge William Howard Taft of
William Howard.
Ohio
Oh,
as the first civilian governor to oversee the government of the Philippines for the next 45 years. Except for a brief period of Japanese rule during World War II, the United States remained in control of the islands. That's crazy. It's crazy. All right. So what was the similarity between that one and the last one?
well, they both were racist.
You're gonna see that in through the entirety of history. You're gonna see that now. Like, bro, that's not gonna stop. It's always been here with us, just like depression. No.
Did they steal anything in this story?
Oh yeah. The only thing that was really different between this one and that one is, um, instead of fighting Spain, they were fighting the Philippines. Like, really, they just started fucking going at it, man. Like, pause. Oh, whoa. Pause.
What?
Same. So the only difference in this one was that people did not like that they were going after the Philippines, man. People wanted the war to stop. The Philippines, the Philippine War to stop. To stop. To just leave. Alright, we've only got 2 more articles left. Oh my god. We're so close, yet so far. What stayed the same between them two? Stayed the same. There's a lot of stuff that happened in that other one that I don't even remember really what was going on. Oh yeah, this one's an easy one. America was still at war. That's a freebie. Alright, the next one. We haven't read this one yet. It's new. It's crazy. So, you know what to do.
Yeah.
Extending U.S. imperialism from 1899 to 1913. So, the things we should be looking out for in these ones are big stick diplomacy, the Roosevelt coronary, open door policy, and dollar diplomacy. Yeah.
All right.
Diploma. Just diploma.
Diploma.
Dollar diplomacy. Dollars. Money. Yeah. I don't know what that is. I'm supposed to also be looking at it in here. In my my handout 7.3 comparing Rooseveltian and Taftian foreign policy. Yeah, I'm supposed to be looking at it from there. So I've got 3 papers. Actually, more like no, hold on, 2, 4, 5 papers just strewn all over my bed right now. Yeah. We're having a fun time right now. This is great. I should do this more often. Alright. Here we go. Starting on the next one. We're on page. Hold on. No, we gotta analyze more sources. Good God. Good yacht, bro. Yeah, we read this one already. What's this one? This another one? The Philippine. Bro, we just read this. We just read the Philippine War. Okay. Alright, here we are. Page 595 in your textbook. Extending U.S. imperialism. 1899 to 1913. We're still up. Yeah, we're still up. Okay. The Spanish-American War. Get your socks on, kids. Or boys. Or minors. This
or any gender.
or just anything. It doesn't have to be alive. Here we go. The Spanish-American War turned the United States into an imperial nation. Once the war was over, and with its newly acquired empire in place, the United States sought to extend its influence, competing with its European rivals for even greater global power. President Theodore Roosevelt and his successors achieved imperialist dreams of building a Central American canal, Panama Canal, and wielded the U.S. military and financial might in the Caribbean with little resistance. At the same time, the United States took a more active role in Asian affairs. Oh boy. After President McKinley was assassinated, yeah, President McKinley was assassinated in 1901. Vice President Theodore Roosevelt succeeded him as president. A progressive reformer at home, Roosevelt believed that the national government must intervene in economic and social affairs to maintain stability and avoid class warfare. In similar fashion, he advocated using military power to protect U.S. commercial and strategic interests, as well as to preserve international order. A progressive era interventionist, Roosevelt welcomed his nation's new role as imperial policeman, apparently. Or what? Huh? It is commendable for a nation, for an individual, for as an individual, Roosevelt instructed Congress to proclaim its purposes or to take positions were ridiculous if unsupported by potential force, and then to refuse to provide this force. Yeah, that quote. Quote go ding dong. What the heck is hey pop? I don't know. There's a treaty with Britain somewhere coming up. Britain. Disgusting. To fulfill his international agenda, Roosevelt sought to demonstrate the U.S. might in order to preserve the Caribbean and Central and South America. The building of the Panama Canal proves a case in point. Some considered a canal across Central America as vital because it would provide far faster access to Asian markets by following ships from the Atlantic to the Pacific without sailing around South America, and improve the U.S. Navy's ability to patrol 2 oceans effectively. The United States took a step toward realizing this goal in 1901 when it signed the Hay-Pauncefote Treaty with Britain, granting the United States the right to construct such a canal, even though Britain doesn't. Britain isn't in South America. But okay. After considering Nicaragua, Roosevelt settled on Panama as the prime location. A French company had already begun construction at the site and had completed two-fifths of the operation. However, it ran out of money. It sold its holdings to the United States. Okay. Hmm. Before the United States could resume building, it had to negotiate with the South American country of Colombia, which controlled Panama at the time. Secretary of State John Hay and Colombian representatives reached an agreement highly favorable to the United States, which the Colombian government refused to ratify. When Colombia held out for a higher price, Roosevelt accused the Colombians of being utterly incapable of keeping order in Panama and declared that transit across Panama was vital to world commerce. In 1903, the president supported a pro US uprising by sending warships into the harbor of Panama City, an action that prevented the Colombians from from quashing the from what from prevented the Colombians from quashing the insurrection. Roosevelt signed a treaty with the new government of Panama, granting the United States the right to build a canal and exercise power and authority over it. In 1914, under the U.S. control, the Panama Canal opened to sea traffic. Now, I'm not gonna lie, this is kind of boring.
I mean, to be honest, all this is boring. The only thing that's keeping it from not being boring is the jokes, I guess.
Yeah, make jokes about it the whole time.
So, man.
Wacky gifts, bro. Oh shoot, Big Stick is coming up. It's a super big stick. Alright, here we go. How many paragraphs we got left? Oh, it's just this one, but it's a super huge paragraph too. Damn, that's the one big stick you got there, man.
One big.
Right. With the United States controlling Cuba, the Panama Canal, and Puerto Rico, President Roosevelt intended to deter any threats to U.S. power in the region. The economic stability of Central American and Caribbean nations provided Roosevelt with the opportunity to brandish what he called a big stick to keep these countries in check and prevent intervention by European powers also interested in the area. In 1904, when the government of the Dominican Republic was teetering on the edge of bankruptcy and threatened to default on a 22 million in European loans, Roosevelt sprang into action. He announced U.S. opposition to any foreign intervention was to reclaim debts, a position that echoed the principle of the Monroe Doctrine, which in 1823 proclaimed that the United States would not tolerate outside intervention in the Western Hemisphere. Moreover, Roosevelt added his own culinary to the Monroe Doctrine. See Module 4-2 for this. By affirming the right of the United States to intervene in the international affairs of a country in Latin America or the Caribbean that displayed chronic wrongdoing and could not preserve order and manage its own affairs. The Roosevelt Culinary proclaimed that the countries of Central America and the Caribbean had to behave according to the U.S. wishes or face American military invasion. That's nice. Accordingly, the president acknowledged that his region was part of the U.S. sphere of influence. Oh, nice beach you got there. Oh, Donald Trump, what are you doing here?
President.
Scroll up, I can't show that. All right. So that's that down. So we at the very end there, it was packed in with a lot of stuff. He was packed in with two things that were actually very big: the big stick diplomacy and the Roosevelt culinary, of course. So let's write those down. Big. It's such a funny thing, bro. Just
Big. You got big stick. I got big log.
oh, log, bro. I remember log. All right, here. Let's see what the definition of big stick is. Aggressive foreign diplomacy backed by the threat of force. So it's just Roosevelt scaring the shit out of people. His name comes from a proverb quoted by himself: "Speak softly and carry a big stick." What the fuck is this guy on?
Ooh, I'm Theodore Roosevelt. I'm gonna scare you.
That's literally what he's doing. He's scaring the shit out of freaking South American nations, just so he can build a little canal. Is a nicer to say. I probably am gonna get a couple points off for this, but I don't care. I'm gonna write down that big stick diplomacy is a nicer way to say you are threatening South American governments.
I'm gonna scare you so bad you're gonna give me money.
It's not even money. He just wants to build his fucking canal.
Bro just wants the canal for no reason.
No, he wants it to like police more nations. This guy was a bitch, bro. This guy is acting like a little bitch.
Every freaking story we read, someone has to be freaking whining about something.
Bro is whiny about everything right now. He's crazy. All right, the Roosevelt culinary. I don't know what this is, so let's read about it. In 1904, the 1904 addition to the Monroe Doctrine that affirmed the right of the United States to intervene in the international affairs of the Caribbean and Latin American countries to preserve order and protect American interests. So yeah, he really just wants to take more of their shit and steal their stuff, bro. He wants to police everything, like some sort of freaking upstanding citizen or whatever. Yeah, nah. By the way, we've been doing this for 2 hours, by the way. Okay. Okay, so the Roosevelt corollary was added to the Monroe Doctrine, and it was to police the Caribbean and Latin America to police South America. All right. So what in this one? What did you think of it?
This one, well, Roosevelt was just being freaking just a jerk to everybody. Everybody.
He always is. Was it a good one? Huh?
Good one. I want to say good one, but it was quite interesting.
To me, I say this is the most boring one we've read. He was literally just trying to build a fucking canal the whole time.
I mean, yeah, I'll give you that. Like that was just bleh.
Like seriously, 90% of it was him bitching at people because they wouldn't let him build his goddamn Panama Canal. That was the whole thing. So he put things down so he could bully other people.
Imagine not having Panama.
Like, imagine not being allowed to build a canal in Panama because the other people see you as a fucking threat. Like, couldn't be me.
It's
Be
crazy,
me.
bro.
I could never. So what was different about this article to the last one?
Oh, jeez.
The difference is nothing fucking happened.
The difference is Panama Canal.
Yeah,
What
I'll
the
put
hell
that
is the
down.
Panama Canal?
In the entire difference box, I'm just gonna say Panama Canal.
Definition: Panama Canal.
That's the whole new thing out there. New edition. Panama Canal.
Okay, Jerry. Okay, Jerry. You can win $1,000 if you answer this one question. What is the definition? Panama Canal.
Alright. We've only got one more article to go, man. It's about China.
Yay! Oh wait, no, not China. Freaking, they were on there. Freaking America was simming for China, bro.
They're about to get that Chinoosie, bro.
This is
That Chinoosie.
China.
They want that, bro. They were really wanting that, and now they're finally able to tap that, bro.
I want to tap that, bro. I want to bounce.
Remember a little Spain. Alright, in this one, I think I'll have to do a little bit of extra stuff for the, the handout thingy. Because in this one, it's probably going to talk a little bit about what Taft has to say. And I didn't get that down. So, hold on. Wait a minute. So, the differences and the similarity attitudes. The similarities of what was going on last time. What was so similar to what happened? Oh yeah, Roosevelt being a fucking jackass. Roosevelt policing everybody. All right. Now, please turn to page. What page? What page is this? 956 in your textbooks. Yes, sir. Turn to that page because we're about to open the door in China. Yeah. Oh boy. Oh, this one's a short one too. Happy, happy, happy. Ding, 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 ding. Happy, 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 happy. Okay. 2:22. 2 hours, 22 minutes, and 22 seconds. Let's get started. Roosevelt displayed U.S. power in other parts of the world. His major concern was protecting the open door policy in China that his predecessor McKinley had engineered to secure naval access in the Chinese market. By 1900, European powers had already dominated foreign access to Chinese markets, leaving scant room for newcomers. When the United States sent 2,500 troops to China in August of 1900 to help quell a nationalist rebellion against foreign involvement known as the Fox Rebellion, European competitions in return were compelled to allow the United States free trade access in China. See, they're finally getting what they wanted.
Yeah, see, they're helping China get some good trades, man.
About to get that freaking Minecraft trade, bro. On a discount.
2 cotton for 1 piece of grass.
Nah, it's more like it's well, I mean, what would it be more like? I guess we could still use cotton. Yeah, one
Yeah.
cotton for like a whole bunch of silk or something, or maybe
Oh, hell yeah, give me some of that. Give me
because
some of
everybody wants that Chinese silk, man.
that Chinese silk, man. Give me some of that.
You ever heard of the Silk Road? Yeah,
Yeah, freaking yeah.
yeah, man. Yeah, that's what we about to recreate right now, bro.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
All
that's
right.
right, motherfucker.
So in that first one, I forgot to say what we were looking out for this article, and one of them was the open door policy. So I'm gonna write that down right now. Yeah, the other thing we're also looking for is the dollar diplomacy. So just keep that in mind. Um, open door policy. And do you know what the open door policy is? Yes.
Yeah, actually, I do.
Oh, you do.
Uh,
Please tell me.
I think so. If I remember correctly, like it allowed like China and some other like kind of country to get across or something like that.
You got it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's uh it's that China and United States have equal right, equal had the right of equal trade.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. The open door policy was established in 1889 in 19 no 1899. I'm sorry. That's when my great great grandmother was born. Yeah, that's also the year when Al Capone was born. Fun fact. It's 1899. What a time to be alive. Huh? Not really. You wouldn't want to
Mhm.
be. It's better to be alive now.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Because you wouldn't be alive back then if you were.
And if you somehow did manage to live now and survive all of that, you would have a very interesting Tory story to tell.
Hell yeah, man. I mean, okay. And the right of equal trade to the U.S. and China. All right. Back to the article. And lucky for you, there's no analyzing sources here on this part. Well, actually, there is, but I don't have to read it. So, thank God. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank the Lord and Savior. Jack
Thank the
Ganah.
Lord.
Oh, yeah. Oh, shoot, this is about Russia now. Oh, no. In
Mhm.
1904, the Russian invasion of the northern Chinese province of Manchuria prompted the Japanese attack on the Russian fleet. Roosevelt admired Japanese military prowess, but he worried that if Japan succeeded in driving the Russians out of the area, it would cause a real shifting of equilibrium. I said that wrong. As far as the oh no, to prevent that from happening, which I'm not gonna say, Roosevelt convinced a peace conference in Portsmouth, New Hampshire, in 1905. Under the agreement reached at the conference, Japan received control over Korea and parts of Manchuria, but pleaded to support the United States open door policy of equal, in effect, European and American access to the Chinese market. In 1906, the president sent 16 U.S. battleships on a trip around the globe in a show of force that was meant to demonstrate that the United States was serious about taking its place as a premier world power. So Roosevelt was really just trying to show off right there that he was cool with his battleships.
Hey guys, look how many battleships I have. Well, I have 2 battleships. Shut the fuck.
Shut the fuck up, you stupid.
No.
Yeah, he probably would say that knowing him. Fucking racist. Racist ass people, bro. Also, I just popped a zit. Ah, very nice. When Roosevelt's Secretary of War, William Howard Taft, became president in 1909 to 1913, he continued his predecessor's reign policy with slight modification, proclaiming that he would rather substitute dollars for bullets. Taft encouraged private bankers to invest money into the Caribbean and Central America, a policy known as dollar diplomacy. Yet Taft did not rely on financial influence alone. He dispatched more than 2,000 U.S. troops to the region to guarantee economic stability. Now, what were you going to say?
As a fun fact, did you know I'm playing Candy Crush right now while you're saying this?
Candy Crush, really? Of all the games, you're playing Candy Crush?
Look, man, like every time I go somewhere, I don't have an interesting game to play, so this is what I got.
That's crazy. That's some crazy shit, man.
It's either that or freaking pinball.
Oh, W pinball, bro.
Exactly.
Yeah, I should give you my little handheld knockoff thingy. You'd enjoy that. Keep that with you, bro. It's got Pac-Man on it. You'd like it, I think. And freaking Donkey Kong Jr. math game.
Donkey Kong math, man.
Bro, W. Okay, so dollar diplomacy, right? Differences. In 1909, Taft became president and established what was it? Dollar diplomacy? Yeah. Diplomacy. Which, what did it do? What did dollar diplomacy do? Do you know?
Dollar diplomacy. Man, I forgot.
It's okay, I don't know either. Term used by President Howard Taft to describe the economic focus of his foreign policy. Taft hoped to use economic policies and the control of foreign assets by American companies to influence Latin American nations. Ugh. Pop that one. Jesus Christ. So yeah. He was just hold on. See that? I shook my face now.
Never get tired. I'm a maximum amazing. Amazing. Oh, my green in. It doesn't come for fruit.
That motherfucker got popped open like a soda can. Jesus Christ.
That's not a good image to have, man.
No, it's not. Okay, we got down dollar diplomacy.
Alright.
Alright. Oh no, we still got a little bit more. What was that? What does that say? Taft hoped to use economic policies and the control of foreign assets by American companies to influence Latin American nations. Influence South Okay. Yeah, we only got one more box, and that's what
Uh,
stays the same.
oh yeah.
Rose, still affected people. All right, so that's that sheet actually done. Now we just
Yeah.
gotta do the questions. So I'm still gonna read the rest of the article. Don't worry. We've got one paragraph left. All right, here we go. Taft's diplomacy also led to extensive intervention in Nicaragua. In 1909, U.S. fruit and mining companies in Nicaragua helped install a regimen sympathetic to their interests. When a group of rebels threatened this pro-U.S. government, Taft invoked the Roosevelt Culinary and sent in U.S. Marines to police the country and deter further uprisings. They remained there for another 25 years under his occupation. That's crazy. U.S. bankers took control of Nicaragua's customs houses and paid off debts owed to foreign investors, a movement to prevent outside intervention in a nation that was now under U.S. protection. In quotes. Well, that's it.
That's it.
Oh boy. And see, if we were doing this in AP, we would have to answer a really long, a 45-minute question. And it would be evaluate the extent of change in public attitudes about the United States' role in world affairs between 1890 and 1910. Is that on here? No, no, it's not. Okay, thank God. I was not writing all that down. Just kidding. I would have. Okay, how long is the stream going on for? For about an hour. We've been online, and it's been 2 hours and 36 minutes since we started this. What do you think?
Interesting.
And out of all the articles, really, which one was your favorite?
My favorite article really was the freaking one where America was like freaking. He kept saying stuff like freaking, if they can do that, well, I can do that too.
Ah, cool. That was the Spanish American War. That was the one that was the article. But then again, that one was super freaking long. It took like an hour to write down. It was half of this stream. Actually, it was right before this stream.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
my least favorite one was freaking stupid Roosevelt's freaking Panama Wall.
It's a canal. But yes,
Panama Canal.
that Panama Canal is pretty important, man. A boat got stuck in it a few years back.
Oh no.
Yeah. It somehow just got lodged up in there. What a fucking idiot. Okay, so Taft. Taft created what was it? What did he make? I literally just forgot. Oh my god. Mr. Kowski would be so mad at me right now. Okay. In 1909, Taft became president and established dollar diplomacy. It was dollar diplomacy. Okay. Taft created dollar diplomacy. Let's see. Which uses his money to influence North South American. rather than bullets, which was in the thing, if you remember. All right, diplomacy. What was the big stick diplomacy about? Oh yeah, it was just a nicer way of saying you're gonna threaten people to death. Yeah, diplomacy was created by Roosevelt. I hope I hope he I hope he likes all the stuff that I'm gonna put down here. I hope he grades it good instead of what most teachers would grade this stuff.
Oh,
They,
I would grade. I would, if I was a teacher, I would grade it good. I mean, as long as as long as it's like accurate, then yeah, it's perfectly fine to me.
because as the night goes on, I'm putting more and more of my own spin onto things here instead of making them accurate, which might kind of throw things off. But I think it's kind of funny too. So hopefully he'll like it. Bully Big stick diplomacy was created by Roosevelt to bully the hell out of other nations. But can you say that's wrong though?
Nah.
Exactly. All right. To who's better in this scenario? Roosevelt, who was bullying them with guns and invasion, or Taft, who was still bullying them but just bribing them into doing
I think Taft is better because at least I'm not freaking turning people with freaking shotguns and shit.
it. And invading their whole fucking country. Like,
And then the bro's gonna be like, "Oh, nah, don't worry, bro. Like, it's just a prank, bro. It's just a prank.
it was just a prank, bro. Why you gotta be so mad, bro?
Like, freaking, all I did was conquer your whole fucking
Bro, he would totally take that and make it a part of his territory. In fact, I think he did that with something. Maybe like the South or something. Okay, what else? Oh yeah, he also edited the open door policy. I think, right? Didn't
Yeah.
he? Did he? I don't know. I forgot. Hold on, I gotta read it. McKinley. Oh wait, no,
Just go.
Roosevelt did that. Did he? Hold on.
Just go.
I'm gonna reread this a little bit. When Roosevelt's Secretary of War, William Howard Taft, became president, he continued his predecessor's foreign policy with slight modification. Oh yeah, wait, no, yeah, yeah. Okay, that's just about big stick policy. What is it else that Taft did? Really, this one didn't talk a lot about what Taft did. Huh. Yeah, what about this? Taft's diplomacy also led to excessive invention. Oh yeah, yeah, right. Okay, so I'm just here. We're writing down what they did and what was different about what they did. Really, there's not a whole lot different about what they did, except Taft just did it in a little bit of a nicer way. That's really it. If you think of anything else that he did or they did differently, if you remember, I don't remember, and I just want to put one more thing down there so it's more even. But really, I'm not seeing much. Nicaragua helped install a regimen sympathetic to their interests. When a group of rebels threatened pro-U.S. government, Taft invoked the Roosevelt Culinary and sent U.S. Marines to police the canal and deter further uprisings. They remained there for another 25 years under his occupation. Okay. So, what? Okay, so Taft. What? I don't know how to really put that, to be honest. Taft. You know, I'm just gonna leave it as it is. All right. I don't care anymore. That's enough. My paragraph should be enough. I hope. Now we're on to the 6 final questions at the back. All right, we're almost done. You can almost go to sleep now. What historical trends led to American imperialism in the late 19th century? What role did economic deployments play in prompting calls for a U.S. empire? So, you remember, right? At the very start, how the U.S. was going head over heels for China. You know, that's essentially what this is talking about. So, in the 1890s, there was a depression in the economy. That caused the United States to heavily rely on trading. That should be enough, right?
Yeah.
All right. Question 2. How did American citizens, and policymakers justify imperialism? In what ways were 19th century social norms used to justify imperialism? Now, I think you know the answer for this one. Simple. It's one word. Racism. They were fucking racist. Throughout this whole thing, we've been seeing people just say some of the most racist shit to others just because they were quote unquote, lessers or whatnot. So, yeah, we're going to put that down. American citizens and policy makers just justified imperialism by concluding that they were actually helping out the other nations. Out, question in quotation mark, lesser, in quotation mark, nations. Social norms justified this. Racism is another huge justification for this. Is a huge justification. All right. So, question 3. What arguments did the United States use to justify war with Spain in 1898? Now, this one. You remember it?
I think so.
They blamed the Maine on Spain, bro.
Oh, yeah, right.
They blamed the Maine. Let's blame the Maine on Spain. In 1898, the The USS Maine was sitting in the waters near Cuba. When it suddenly was exploded. It was exploded, comma. It was blamed on on the Spanish, on the Spaniard, on the already weakened Spaniards. All right. Question 4. What were the main arguments against U.S. occupation in the Philippines? I forget. You remember?
What was the question again?
What were the main arguments against U.S. occupation in the Philippines?
Yeah, I have no clue either, but it's probably somewhere.
Okay. I gotta think here for a minute. So they were. Oh, yeah, because it wasn't seen as honorable. It was seen as dishonorable, I think. Or something like that. It wasn't seen as honorable in a way. Because people were pretty much just kicking a dead baby. Which is not nice. So, yeah. Yeah. People saw. People saw the occupation of the Philippines as well, no, it says occupation, not war. Shoot. Okay, hold on. Let me look back in the article. And what? In here. Yes, the Philippine War. Yeah. I don't know. I didn't put that down. Shoot. Okay. All right. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm just gonna go back to the Philippine War. All right. We're gonna see. Yeah. Non-white Filipinos were not yet. Oh yeah, no, because they were all freaking racist. No wonder. They didn't want them there because they were fucking racist. You see what I mean, man? It's always racism, bro. It's all fucking always. The president's plans are Anti-Vickers Operation. Anti-imperialists took a stand against annexing the Philippines. Their cause drew support from industrialist Andrew Carnegie. Yep. Mm-hmm. As people saw occupation of the Philippines as Britain occupying colonial America. And they do not, and the United States, and most people thought People did not like that. Didn't like that. All right. Question 5. What distinctions did the United States policymakers make between American imperialism and European imperialism? I'm not gonna lie, I don't remember that at all.
Same here.
Yeah. Unavailable. What the hell happened? I'm just realizing that now. Okay. Man. Alright. What the hell? Okay, never mind. That's just that flickering around. You know, I just realized something the whole time. Your freaking server has been in there, been in the picture the whole time.
No.
Yeah, that one server. It's been there the whole time. Thank goodness it's not moving, so they can't see what it is. Can I actually see what it is on here? Kinda, not really. It just looks like a blob. Thank goodness. Thank goodness nobody knows what that is. I mean, people with big screens can probably tell, but yeah, fuck it. Okay. I'll just delete this anyway. What distinctions did the United States... We'll come back to that. Question 6. How did U.S. policies in Asia mirror U.S. policies in Latin America during the late 19th and early 20th centuries? You see, the way I see it is that America really just wanted to take shit. Like, they really just wanted to trade all the damn time and take shit and bend things in their favor. So that's what I'm gonna put down. The policies are similar. The policies are similar because both they both are because they both are because they both bend to the United States favor in allowing them to trade. Allowing them to trade and police other nations. To trade and police other nations. All right, now we just got question 5 to do. And I still don't understand. I still don't really get it. How did the United States policymakers? What distinctions did United States policymakers make between American imperialism and European imperialism? So that kind of goes back to that guy who was whining all about how if Europe can do it, so can America.
Maybe they were like, actually, I forgot what I was supposed to say.
I need that input. Huh.
Like they didn't have enough resources to do what they did.
I mean, really, I don't remember reading about it. Huh. Cause see, really, like the more you think about it, the more similar they are. You know, the Europeans came to America to get more resources, just like how America was going to freaking Asia to get more resources. Like it's literally yin and yang right now. It's legit 50. It's just freaking Sisyphus right now. Sisyphus, bro. Oh, I realized we didn't even look at the freaking gifts that you sent that one time. Anyway, I'll send you a GIF now for this current thing. America right now. Alright, so distinctions between did the United States policymakers make between America imperialism and European imperialism? There aren't. Did they say? Because really, the only thing that really pops into the mind is what that guy was saying about if they can do it, so can we. But that's exactly the opposite of what I think these guys are talking about. Hey, who cares? I'll put it down anyway. So, American, but I don't know, bro. I don't know. This is confusing, man. Very confusing. United. Here, I'll just start it and see if I come up with something.
Yeah.
Policy. This is the last question too. Makers made the difference. United States policymakers. Oh, I get it. Okay. The United States policymakers thought they were better because they didn't have anything yet. Because they were just starting out. They thought they needed a piece of that cake too. And so they went around to these nations that hadn't really been done yet. As Europe went for Africa, we went for South America, Asia, places like that. Right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Work? Okay. All right. We got it.
Yeah.
Let's go. All right. So Europeans. Some Europeans. It's different. Because they had trouble. So other just all right. It's super cramped in there, but it works. It's done. After how long has it been? After 3 hours, all of my U.S. history work is done. We did it. We did it. Clap it up.
Yeah.
Clap that.
Yep.
We've been streaming for an hour and 34 minutes. My computer has almost died twice. My phone has stuck at 80%. That's a little strange. But hey, one class. All of it done. That was what? 7 pages of work that we just did in like 3 hours. Holy shit. Thank goodness you are here. All right. Okay. I guess that'll be it.
All right.
Go to sleep now.
All right. I'll see you tomorrow. Get your like 4 hours of sleep. You said.
Yep.
All right. See ya.
See ya. Ah, yes. Back to this. Alright, well, I was lying. I actually do have more stuff to do. Why did this pause? Get back to being live. Okay. So I lied. Like I said. Yeah, we've got more stuff to do. But I'm not gonna do it online. Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna end the stream now, guys. To my one viewer, which is me. Nobody's watching this.